Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And for today, I have a very big announcement. So stay tuned for that. I will cover that here in just a moment. And if you guys are new to the channel and have not yet had a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications. So therefore, you'll always be able to stay up to date with all new announcements and much more here on the channel. And you will also be notified each and every single time I get ready to live stream. I do have chats open, guys. So if you would like to participate in that, you guys are more than welcome to. Chats are on the left side of my screen today. So anyway, please keep everything professional. Let's keep everything calm, cool, collect. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my other viewers because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. So I definitely do want to take the time to thank each and every single one of you for understanding my point of view. So anyway, without further ado, let's dive on into it. So, as most of you may not know, you may or may not know, whichever comes first. um, there is going to be a new gaming system coming out that is going to be that is basically going to be a competitor to Sony and Microsoft. The name of this game system is called the Steam Machine. And if you guys would like to know more about, or if you guys would like to know more information about that, check the link down in the description. I definitely have everything highlighted right there. I had to do very last minute editing, so if something did not come out exactly correct, I definitely want to convey my apology on that behalf. So I'm assuming that the prices for this new gaming system is going to be anywhere from $429 all the way up to possibly $800. So if you guys would like to see what this machine looks like, I will definitely pull that up and show you exactly what this new system is going to be looking like. And as most of you guys probably don't know, I do drink coffee here on my channel. And yes, I do have my coffee. So anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of what's going on here, guys. Um, this is, in fact, going to be the new system that's going to be coming out. This is the new Steam machine, and I do believe that they are also going to be using OEM parts. That's going to be base standard. So here it is, right here. They're going to be using AMD RDNA. I do believe that is also going to be I do believe that it's also going to be equipped possibly with the 4060 graphics card or better, possibly even up to the 5030. I did not add the 5030 into my description, so for most of you who may know or may not know, this is exactly what's going to be coming out. And I do believe if this system does in fact come out soon, this may be coming out as early as sometime in 2026. No other further announcements were currently made at this time. So if and when I happen to figure out, or so if and when I do happen to find out more about the specs and so forth, I will definitely keep you guys up to date with everything that I just mentioned here on the channel. So if you guys do have any questions, comments, or concerns about that system, uh, feel free to leave your questions over here in the chats or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. But as far as right now, as where everything is going, I don't have any answers directly just yet. So that is going to be a working development, and I am definitely going to be keeping tabs on the specs for that system. So if and when I do happen to come across those specs, I will definitely let you guys know here on the channel. So holy shit, I never thought in a million years that I would actually be able to, never thought in a million years that I would be making this type of content. This is absolutely awesome. Let me know what you guys think if you happen to see it, and if you guys actually happen to Google it and And for those of you who are getting something like this, possibly even on pre-order or possibly back order. If you guys are pre-ordering this, let me know in the comments down below. Um, I'd love to get you guys' feedback on this. And this is something that's going to be epic. So, as most of you probably don't know, they are going to be Sony's competitor, but more than likely they're going to be targeting um, Microsoft because I think they're going to be Microsoft's worst nightmare. So this is always going to be something that's going to be good. So if they're actually competing against Microsoft, fantastic. So whoever's developing the Steam machine, Steam, big shout out to you guys. This is going to be epic. I definitely do appreciate the fact that I'm able to make this content and bring some very, very, very new and unforeseen content to you guys as well. So definitely big shout out to Steam. I never thought in a million years I would actually be making this type of video, but here it is. Definitely do check it out. Um, you might be able to check the specs on Google. So I'm not exactly sure if those are going to be completely accurate, but you're also more than welcome to check there. Definitely do check that out. If there's something that I may have missed, let me know in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and get the let's go ahead and get these comments lit up. Let's see if we can light these chats up today, guys, because I'm going to try to stay on until 9:30. But again, if you guys do have questions, comments, or concerns about anything that I just mentioned recently, feel free to let me know either way. Everybody's welcome to join the chats if you like. So this is something I'm definitely going to be looking deeper into. So once I get all that information, everything gathered, I will definitely try to bring this to the channel as well. So as a simple legal disclaimer, I have no affiliation. I have no partnership, apprenticeship, or sponsorship with Steam or any other agency or company or whichever you prefer to call it, corporation, doesn't matter. I have absolutely zero affiliation. So, as a legal disclaimer, I'm obligated to make that announcement as well. So, just so there's no misconception during the time of this video being released, that is definitely big news, guys. So, I'm definitely going to be I'm definitely excited to see what comes out next and hopefully go from here on out. So this is something that I never thought I would be doing all the way up until now. Anyway, I digress. Also, something else as well. If you guys do have a PC, um, I did find out some more information about the 50, I think it's the 5090 graphics card. And again, as you guys probably don't know, this is basically what's going on with their system. See how these plugs down here, how you get these little dots here, and this one, oh, nope, not that one. And how this one right here is melded. That right there is a coat of plastic. So that is directly from their connections. And as you guys can see here again, I do believe I've showed you this once before. A lot of their connections do in fact melt because they're pushing such high amperage through a 12-volt connection. So that's probably estimated probably at about 35 amps through a 12-volt connection. NVIDIA has not, in fact, made any announcements to possibly correct this. They said they have, but honestly, I don't really see it myself. And as you guys can see, this connector here, camera zoom in, having zooming issues right now, guys. As you can see, this right here, that power connect is also melted very badly because that's with a 5090 graphics card. But however, I don't know how soon it is. I don't know how soon it's going to be before NVIDIA comes out and basically makes the announcement that all issues have been corrected. I think I have an idea of how to fix that issue to keep stuff like that from possibly overheating. Because when you got everything connected, what that does, that draws heat because it could be just, it's not so much the cooling system, it's the connection. So if they were to bring that down to approximately 12 and a half amps, that still could potentially cause some issues, but may need to raise the, they may need to reduce the amperage to probably about 10% roughly instead of running it at 35 amps. Bring that down to approximately 12 amps. So therefore, everything is hopefully pushing through accurate voltage and amperage. So hopefully that might possibly eliminate a lot of overheating issues, and plus probably even adding a bigger not a bigger cooling system, but a better cooling system as well. So hopefully by the end of this year, NVIDIA will, hopefully by the end of this year, NVIDIA should probably try to do everything in their power to fix and eliminate this overheating issue with their graphics cards. So I really don't know what else more to expect right now, but I will definitely keep in touch with you guys as soon as I figure out something or happen to come across some other issues with their systems. So hopefully that does eliminate a lot of the negativity coming directly from their commentary and so forth. And also, one more thing, guys, there is another game that is out on Steam right now. I just got to figure out exactly where this is at. Find out the name of this. Here it is right here. It is basically a survival game. It's kind of like Miss Survival, and it's kind of like 7 Days to Die, kind of something similar in between. Uh, you guys probably could check out other videos of that. Definitely do check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. If that game, if you like the game or if you don't like it, either way, let me know in the comments down below. So as far as other games and stuff go, I have not had a chance to do some research to find out exactly what new games are in development, except for Outbreak Island. So definitely do check out that game, see what it's all about. Um, as far as that goes, guys, I don't have anything else currently at the moment. So at the beginning of this stream, I definitely had to do some editing in my description. So again, if there was something that I may have missed, or if there's something that you think that I may have left out, either way, feel free to let me know. Let me know in the comments or drop a comment over here in the chats. But as far as everything else, I'm definitely waiting to see exactly when this new gaming system is going to be out. I don't know if you're going to be able to go directly into your Steam account and be able to pull stuff from your, or be able to pull up all your games and stuff that you saved when you bought everything on PC. I don't know if a lot of that information is going to be transferable. It should be, but don't quote me on that. That should carry over to that type of system. So that's basically going to be connected directly through Steam. So I don't see any reason why it would not be compatible for those systems because they're running AMD, and AMD is also compatible for a PC. So more than likely, don't quote me on this, but I would say that it would be a very likely possibility that a lot of those PC games and stuff that you get on Steam, once you are able to put in your Steam account and everything else, you should probably be able to go ahead and get all that information, all the PC games that you ordered, downloaded directly onto that system. So the highest gigabytes on that, I do believe, is 512 gigs. So why they're stopping at 512 is beyond me. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. They could possibly come out with something to raise the SSD space, just like with what they did with the Xbox S series. So that's probably one of the reasons why Microsoft could be facing the new Steam machine, because that is one of their top competitors right now, as they were practically working on a systematic build. So I think Microsoft could be in some, well, not in serious trouble, but I do believe that they are going to be in some kind of trouble when it comes to competition. Not legal trouble, but just competition trouble. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And who knows? Microsoft could bounce back. But then again, Steam, they could probably take over and probably just close out the whole entire competition. But I can't really say for sure. This is just speculation on the count of hearsay. So I don't know exactly what to expect just yet. But the only thing I'm going to do is sit back, relax, and watch the fireworks, guys. And it's also been a while since I have actually done any updates on iOS. So if you guys are in fact running 26.1 on iOS devices, Apple iPhones and stuff like that, iPads, if you're running 26.1, your system is up to date. If you're not running 26.1, and say you're running anywhere from iOS 18.7 point whatever it is, 7.6, or iOS 18.7, or yeah, if you're running iOS 26.0.1, you might want to try to update your system as soon as possible, because if you do that, more than likely you're going to be keeping your security and stuff your privacy and stuff like that more secure. So if you don't have iOS 26.1, definitely do update your systems as soon as possible. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much all I have right there when it comes to that type of information. Uh, I'm not exactly sure if Xbox is going to be coming out with their next game system or not, but that is still to be announced. And as far as Game Pass goes, I have not seen anything else currently with Game Pass, but that's definitely one thing I'm going to do is sit back, relax, and see what happens. And if there has been any type of significant changes that do happen to erupt, I will definitely keep you guys up to date with that as well. So that's pretty much where it sits right now, guys. I don't have any further information at this time. So do bear with me. I will try to find out more. And this coming weekend, this Saturday, I should possibly have some more results. Hopefully, don't quote me on this, but I'm just hoping that I have more information for you guys so I can get that out here to you. Because, like I said, it's not all about me, it's about you guys, the viewers, and everyone else who's subscribed to my channel. I definitely do want to thank each and every single one of you as well. Also, moderators, big shout out to you as well. Viewers, definitely very big shout out to each and every single one of you who view my channel. I definitely do appreciate that more than anything. And like I said before, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And if there's any more information on here on this live stream that has in fact helped you guys out, be sure to hit that like button, smash the heart button. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will definitely try to get you guys the newest information that I possibly can, news updates, and more headlines and so forth. Because I definitely do want to try to get this channel to grow as much as I possibly can. And I'm not able to do that without you guys and gals. So if we can get this channel to grow up to 100,000 subs, I will definitely be doing the world's hottest chocolate challenge on live stream. So you guys will actually get a chance to sit back and see me kind of suffer for a little while. Um, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I know this is going to be a very time consuming process. So I am fully aware of that. And I'm definitely hoping to make the best of any type of situation, no matter what it is. So if there's something that you guys would like to know more about, feel free to let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. And if there's something that you definitely would like to know more about, let's get that information in full detail, and I will try to cover as much of that as I possibly can. So there's probably been other streams about making this type of content, but this was something new, and I wasn't exactly 100% certain if you guys already knew about this or if this was something that you were kind of waiting for. So I don't know. But I'm definitely looking forward to making better content for you, as well as creating better content, not only for myself, but for everyone else who's actually checking out my channel. I definitely, again, do appreciate that very much. That actually does go to help support the channel every which way possible. I definitely do appreciate that. So, big thank you to each and every single one of you for doing so. And if there's anything else that you guys would like to know more about, feel free to let me know either way. Or you can also join my Discord. Subs, or not subs, but you can follow me there on Discord, Dead Shadow 79. And if you guys like, I can also put that in chats for you as well. Ooh, hang on a second. Ah, there we go. Fantastic. So now I did put all that information in the chats for you guys. So if you definitely would like to follow me there, definitely feel free to do so. Hopefully I did spell it. Yeah, I did spell that correctly. I remember one time I did that. I kind of hit the wrong key. So I just wanted to make sure that that was spelled correctly. So I didn't see any errors or margins or anything pop up down below. So um, I don't know what else to say, guys. This is something a little different to me. So hopefully, hopefully I can come up with something else a little bit different for you guys. I'm going to try to make as many changes as I possibly can. I'm going to do that little by little, just to kind of get everything hopefully moving forward instead of idling, because I don't really like to idle too much. But I will if I have to. So again, if you definitely would like to know more about the steam machine, I can try to fill you in on everything else as far as that goes. Um, close that page out. You can definitely Google that information. You can also find information on Reddit. So all that information about Steam that is basically being covered by Valve. So if you guys so if you guys would like to know more about that, that information is in fact right here. Slide that over a little bit more so you can check and make this a little bit more legible for you guys. Here it is. So if you do happen to pull something like this up here and you would like to know more about that, click on where it says learn more. You can always try to click on where it says learn more, and hopefully that will basically take you directly to their website. And unfortunately, it does not work here. Or just click the visit. Oh, wait a minute. That's no wonder. Um, no wonder that's not working because that's a screenshot. Sorry, guys. Mistakes were made. So it looks like I'm actually seeing different things. Valve announcement, new Steam machine console prices. So this was taken over 7 hours ago. So this is still pretty fresh. So that game system is also going to be compatible for VR, which is virtual reality. Valve reveals new Steam console VR headset controller to launch in 2026. So I was definitely right about the year. So that could be as early as next year, guys. Get that pop-up ad off there. So there's different. I think this might be the VR version. So it's actually showing multiple different things. There's also the portable system as well. I think that's Steam Deck, which kind of looks more like the 100-inch Heinz Class QD6 QLED QLED 4K TV set. Oh wow. Okay, setting a new record low price. Yeah, I almost forgot about that holiday coming up, which is not really something I'd really want to discuss. Wait a minute, what was that? Okay, never mind. So again, guys, I'm definitely looking forward to all of this stuff coming out. So I'm going to back this up a couple notches. So let's go back to images. So between these two right here, I'm not sure what to expect when it comes to the release. Actually, it's possibly these three. So that could be really interesting, guys. It could be a mixture between these three systems here, or they could basically have a new system that's kind of combined all these together. I don't know what to expect. Like I said, I did not get a chance to see any specs or anything like that, so it could be a combination of any one of these three here. So I'm just hoping to see something better when it comes to specs, builds, and much more. What the hell is this? Huh. This is interesting, guys. I have no idea what this is. So I'm seeing multiple different versions of this. So again, I have no idea what to expect of what this system is going to look like, what it's going to consist of. I'm just seeing everything in captivity, so nobody really knows for sure. So there is, in fact, I'm sure there's going to be quite a bit more information about that once it's released. And speaking of Steam, there are in fact new games coming out. Nobody knows exactly when these games are going to drop or launch. The only people that do know when something like this is getting ready to come out would be the devs that are creating the games for their Steam platform. Um, I haven't heard anything about any other new game releases at this time. So if and when I do happen to find out what all new games are going to be coming out, I will definitely keep you guys posted, let you know exactly what games to expect, when to, and not so much when to expect them, but what to expect, and so forth. However, there are games that are currently out right now, and a lot of these are in fact coming across patch note updates, minor small patch updates, and so forth. And there's also newer things that's implemented in with the games as well. So in case you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, if you have checked out Car Dealer Simulator, there's a lot more stuff added to the game. So they're consistently adding more stuff to that to the game itself. If that's in fact your cup of tea, if not, if you guys are looking for more realistic graphics, um, I would say possibly 7 Days to Die if that's a little bit more your style when it comes to graphics or even something more realistic. Um, there are small patch note updates that does, in fact, fix a lot of bug issues. You got your regular scheduled patch notes, you got your regular scheduled updates, and much more, all the way up to major updates, which means there could be some significant changes to the maps depending on what game you're playing. There could be stuff added in, there could be stuff removed because of certain things that could cause certain glitching issues. So if you guys would like to know more about that, definitely do check out their I would say Patreon, but you guys can also check out Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, possibly even Facebook to be able to follow these devs. They also do have a fan club thing on there as well. So if you guys would like to know more about that, try to get in touch with the devs and they will be able to give you more information than what I can possibly provide here on the channel. But I will try my best to keep you guys up to date with that as well. But like I said, I was not really intending on making this special announcement, but this was something huge. So I figured I might as well go ahead and put that out here so everybody knows about it. And if you guys are in fact wondering if my channel is friendly or family friendly, I don't know why I always have a hard time saying that. Due to the fact that there is use of tobacco on my channel, that is probably one of the reasons why I do not promote this for being family friendly because of people underage. I don't want to give off the wrong impression because I do not support underage tobacco use of any kind. So, as a legal disclaimer, I am now obligating myself to make that announcement as well. However, I also do drink coffee. That has nothing to do with being family friendly, but I am a big time coffee drinker. So, and as you guys can see, I could hold this in direct sunlight or I could hold this up to any type of lighting source and you will not even be able to see through the jar. So, that's how I like my coffee, nice and strong. So, there you go, guys. I'm definitely going to try to get more information out as quickly as I possibly can. So, I don't know how soon I'm going to be looking for the specs for this new steam machine. I'm going to try to find out as much as I possibly can. Matter of fact, I could probably do that right now. Prices, specs. Oh, okay. So this has got something to do with the price and specs release dates. Let me check this out on Reddit. I don't know if I'll actually have to put the app Reddit in my phone, but performance of PCs. Okay. The high-speed performance PC powered Snapdragon X. Ah, get that ad out of here. High-speed performance Snapdragon X Elite processors means less load time and more go time every day. Snapdragon, that would be by Samsung, which I'm not really a big fan of Samsung. I prefer to never do business with those people ever again. And for those of you who don't know about Samsung, if you do have a Samsung smartphone and you're trying to get a replacement, Samsung does not honor their warranty, which in fact that is illegal for them to void out any warranty on a new product here in the United States. So for Samsung to void out any type of warranty that says, oh, well, your device is out of warranty, especially knowing for a fact you just bought that, Samsung is in fact breaking the law by doing so. So if I actually had to give Samsung a rating, I wouldn't even waste my time with that because I would say that their products are just my personal thought on this. Their phones are absolute garbage. So I'm not really a big fan of Samsung or any of their products. And when it comes directly to their customer service, they have the absolute worst that I've seen. When I used to be a customer. So yeah, that's why I don't that's why I don't have anything Samsung because somebody was one of my neighbors gave me a Samsung phone a while back. I took it in. I just gave it away. I was like, nah, I have no use for it. And as a matter of fact, I even kind of he was at first he was very keen on he was very gung ho about Samsung devices until I mentioned something about the warranty. And when something went wrong with his device, he stumbled across the exact same problem I had. So he no longer supports Samsung products because of that specific issue, guys. So if you are definitely a Samsung, so if you definitely have anything that's through Samsung, they will not honor the warranties on any of their mobile devices. So that's why I went from Samsung to I switched over to the old Omni phone when it first came out. I don't know exactly who that was through, but yeah, I had mine issued through Verizon. But after the Omni phone was obsolete, then I went to the Droid X, then went from the Droid X to Apple. And ever since then, I stayed with Apple for quite a while. So over the years, I mean, I've had a couple run-ins with Apple when it come to customer care because there were a lot of major developments that they were undergoing at that time. So I think that's probably why I had issues with that. But now I just would prefer Apple over anything else. That's just me. So I can't really complain too much because Apple has, in fact, come a very long way. And their customer support is, in fact, getting better from my understanding. But their insurance, not really so much because if you go through Apple Care and you get their insurance, you're paying $100 per year, and you're only able to use their insurance twice within that year's time. So there could be some improvements with their Apple insurance. And one more thing, guys, if in fact you are connected, if by chance you are, if you have any type of home protection and it's through HyperWallet, HyperWallet is the worst corporation to do business with because they will literally take the money that you're supposed to be getting paid. They'll put that on some virtual card supposedly, but and they'll just put it into their system that it's been paid out. I don't believe any of that garbage. I believe that they just take people's money because there was a guy that was on there. He just lost like over $5,000. And HyperWallet actually has the worst customer service ratings. So again, if you guys would like to see that, I definitely do have all that information right here. Out of 144, I only have like very few select. But if you see something that actually has a 5-star rating, that's they're getting paid to do that. As you can see right here, let me bring this up a little bit more. And as you can see, that there's their name right there, HyperWallet, and $344 were stolen. Yeah. Let me turn this sideways so you guys can actually see this better. So hopefully I'm not having to scroll too much through here. I'll let this camera focus. So I'm going to restore my chats over here, guys. You guys can actually check out this from their official website. The guy, okay, see this person right here, Jeff Stern, said he lost over $5,000 from PayPal account. Yeah. So this is why I do not recommend HyperWallet to anyone. Worst website, no support email. You can contact me. And even if you do call these people, if you're a service through Verizon, you tell them exactly what your provider is. They will purposely connect you to the wrong provider. I know for a fact because I was a potential victim of that as well. And as you guys can see, there's HyperWallet's ratings. And this is one of their number one things right here. They don't like to answer questions. So in case you guys are in fact thinking about using Hyperwallet, I would not suggest it because they are a fraud. And again, same thing here. There's like part of it, and here's like the other part. Because the thing is, this one here, I think, is like one of the biggest ones. And if you see right here, guys, this is why I said if you have any type of affiliation with Hyperwallet, they're a fraud. So as you can see, the reviews right here are not exactly the greatest. And here's a pretty big one here, guys. And here's part two to that. And if you definitely want proof of verification of this, guys, this is the official website. 114 views, 1.4 star rating. Absolutely terrible. So if you see somebody actually giving a 5-star rating to this corporation here, they're getting paid. So there you go, guys. You've actually seen their ratings and so forth. So therefore that kind of exposes them. And again, if you guys do have questions about that, feel free to let me know either way. Let me know in the chats. Feel free to drop a comment down below. If you guys do have questions, I will be more than happy to answer everybody's questions. But as far as Hyperwallet goes, I'm actually thinking about filing a petition against them for a class action lawsuit. So I need to get some information on, need to get some people's information in here. That's all that has been involved with Hyperwallet's terrible corporation's customer service. So then we can actually get these payouts to all these people. And another thing, guys, be careful of some of the emails and text messages and phone calls that you guys do receive, because a lot of these people are in fact scammers. So if they do happen to ask you a series of questions, try to minimize that as much as possible. And if they happen to ask you a yes or no question, avoid answering the question with the yes, because they're actually recording your voice. I have actually gotten information and intel on all that information there. So I definitely do want to get this out to you guys. Let's spread awareness and let's stop these scams altogether. And let's try to get all these scammers the justice that they deserve. Because there are people out there with very malicious intents to try to take everything that they possibly can and sell it off for profit. So if by chance you happen to hear someone ask you on the phone, "Can you hear me now?" just hang up. That's the only advice I can give you. Do not answer that question with a direct yes or no. Just simply hang up. Or just avoid that, or just avoid saying yes or no at all costs. Like, for example, "Hey, can you hear me?" "I can hear you." It's all you got to do is just kind of waste their time. And when you waste their time, they get frustrated. When they get frustrated, they don't think clearly. There was a guy that actually called me one time. He said, "You're wasting my time." I simply replied back, "I'm wasting your time. How am I wasting your time when you're the one who called me?" So, the best way to get rid of a scammer, pardon my French when I say this, fuck with their heads. That is the best way to do that, is seriously mess with them psychologically. So that's why I said in advance, pardon my French. So just try to find any way and every way possible that you can to mess with them. Get them upset, and soon they'll hang up on you. Or just let them know that you're recording the call for legal purposes. Or let them know that you're tracing their call. Watch how fast they hang up on you. I've actually done that quite a few times. And I've even acted as if I were working for a radio station. "Hey, so and so caller, thank you for calling such and such number. Caller, you're on the air." Click. It's actually funny, guys. So, if you definitely do want to get rid of scammers, I will definitely make that another YouTube live stream, and I will basically show you guys. I will basically give you guys some tips and more information of how to get rid of a scammer. So it's actually pretty funny the way I do it. And believe me, I've had people laugh about it. So I'll save that for another time. Probably this coming Saturday. So if you guys would like to know more about that, I'm definitely going to do just that. I'm going to make another video of this. This will be part two to a previous version of a video that I made prior to this one. So I'm basically going to break that off in segments. I'm going to wait a little while, kind of go back to it, kind of wait a little while. So just kind of back and forth. So definitely do keep your whereabouts and know exactly what to say when you encounter a scammer. And just note for the records that that scammers are also, in fact, trying to impersonate employees of a phone company that you may be affiliated with. They may try to act as if they're a representative. Just be careful of how you answer them directly. Just know how to throw them off and so forth. If they ask you for any type of banking account information, this, that, or the other, or they try to send you any type of codes, delete the codes immediately because they will try to take over your account so they can scam other people. There was a scammer who, in fact, took over one of my accounts. I managed to get one of my accounts back. But as soon as I got my account back, I immediately blocked that scammer. So that scammer left empty handed. Bad day for them, good day for me. So if you guys are in fact looking to get some accounts back that was stolen by a scammer, I'm going to tell you guys exactly how to do that. I will definitely get that. I will definitely make a video of that this coming Saturday. So stay tuned for that as well. But another thing also, be aware of gift card fraud because there are in fact scammers who will go in there and they will literally cut that little barcode on that little card off of there and they'll slide that back up there in the pocket. So when somebody goes to buy that card, when those funds are transferred to that card, that scammer actually has that barcode so they can actually swipe that and take all that money off of there and throw that into their accounts. So definitely do be aware of that. And how I found that information out was through law enforcement. So definitely do keep an eye out for stuff like that, guys, gals, and make sure that you try to do everything in your power to keep yourself from becoming a potential victim of a scammer or fraud. Now, if you happen to come across somebody who asks you for banking account details, information, stuff like that, avoid that at all cost. And if so, route them to the wrong number. And I will definitely be making videos on that as well. So, in other words, that would basically be combating a scammer using psychology, reverse psychology. So, when a scammer winds up empty handed, oh, it's absolutely hilarious, guys. Oh boy, is it absolutely hilarious. So, when they check certain accounts and so forth, they don't find nothing there. Oh, just something to get a good laugh out of. Just laugh over the phone, laugh right in their faces. It pisses them off more than anything. And soon they'll slam that phone down quick. Definitely something to check out. And if you guys would like to know more about how to do so, I would definitely be your guy for that type of encounterment. So if there's anything that you guys actually seen on here that you do happen to find very useful, if you found a lot of information to be extremely helpful and so forth, definitely be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to keep all the and turn on all those wonderful bell notifications so you can always stay up to date with everything and more updates and news and big announcements and much more here on the channel. So that is definitely one thing I love to do is get into the heads, get into the mind of a scammer and just basically, well, I would say that, but because of YouTube regulations and so forth, get in their heads and literally mess with them. There's been a couple scammers who've tried that, and quite a few of them came unsuccessful, which I sat back and practically enjoyed every moment of it. So if you guys definitely would like to know more about how to get inside of the head of a scammer, let me know. The comments down below, and I'll make that video happen for you guys. I'll make it happen this coming Saturday. But first and foremost, I'm definitely going to be checking out this Steam machine information and so forth. If I happen to find out more details about that, I will definitely keep you guys up to date, keep you up to speed with this as well. And that includes any type of new gaming system that's going to be specially announced or has already been announced and just waiting for the launch date for their systems to come out. I will also keep you informed on that as well. And if I find out specs and much more, I will definitely put that content out here for you to see as much as I possibly can and so forth. So we've got about, see, it is 9:13 right now, guys. So at about 9:30, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up at that direct time. I did say that I was going to stay on as late as 9:30 tonight. So I'm definitely going to cover a lot more things and try to get more information out there to you guys as well. So definitely do keep an eye out for that. And I'm going to try my best to cover as much things as I possibly can. So therefore, you guys will know exactly what to expect, when to expect it, and so forth. But moving on to the next subject. Now, if you guys do in fact have Steam downloaded in your PC, you do not have to worry about updates because when Steam is updated or when Steam is in your PC, that is connected directly into their servers. So every time you go into their page or not, that website is or their Steam program is connected directly to their servers, which will kick out the updates to that app. So once you open the app, or sometimes you don't even have to open it, it'll just automatically update right there in your home screen. So again, if you guys do have questions, comments, or concerns, or anything else in reference to anything that I had just mentioned here on the channel, you guys already know the drill. Leave leave a comment over here in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below, right there in that very comment section. And if you guys do happen to ask a question, I will be checking the comments at the end of every single live stream. So far, I have not had any comments recently. So if you guys wouldn't mind commenting on that behalf, I would definitely appreciate that, because again, that does go to help support the channel as well. So if there's something you would like to know more about and you'd like to get in touch with me, I do have my Discord listed right there in chats. And I also do have Instagram as well. So I will definitely be covering that on my next live stream. So if you guys definitely would like to check that out, be sure to do so. And I will try to reply. I will reply back to everybody's questions in which the order they were in fact received. Oh, sorry guys, I have a real bad back itch. So definitely do check out that information in the chats. And if there's anything else more that you would like to know about, feel free to comment down below. And again, I will get back with everyone as soon as I possibly can. If you've already asked me a question and I had missed it, I definitely do want to convey my apology. I will definitely go back and check out the comments down below of every single live stream, and I will try to get back in touch with you guys and try to answer those questions accordingly. So therefore, I can hopefully satisfy everybody's questions as much as I possibly can, because I don't want to leave anybody out when it comes to questions. I'd like to try to answer as many of those as I possibly can. So if we can actually make that happen, guys, I would greatly appreciate that so very much, because again, that does go to help support the channel, and that also does go to verify if you actually do like my channel or not. And if you don't, no worries. But if you do, in fact, like my content and so forth, definitely do hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button, get subscribed for more content. And again, guys, I'm definitely looking forward to bringing out more information and stuff and so forth. Even though I do a lot of blogs, I don't really do much gaming on here, but I need to get all that stuff set up. So right now I'm kind of at a, I kind of hit a brick wall in a roundabout way, so I'm gonna have to try to work my way around that and get my OBS studios connected directly back into my YouTube channel, because I had to literally factory reset my computer, which I was not too thrilled about doing, but it had to get done. So there you have it, guys. And again, hopefully I've covered enough stuff on here. But right now I'm going to be waiting for the initial launch date of the new gaming system and so forth. And if in fact I happen to find out more information about NVIDIA and see if they have found a way to fix their issue with their 5090 graphics cards, I will definitely keep you guys posted on that as well. So as far as that goes, no other further information has been released currently at this time. So do bear with me, and I will definitely get that information out there to you as quickly as I possibly can. No sooner than I see it, I'm going to definitely get that out on the next live stream. So we got about 10 more minutes, guys. after this. If you guys are in fact catching this after the stream has ended, if you have missed the stream previously, uh, all is welcome as well. Just note for the records, if there are children that are onto my YouTube channel and have not have not officially announced, if you guys are in fact underage, this content is not suitable for children, so I'm definitely going to get this out there to you guys. So this is adult content only due to the fact that there is use of tobacco products. So just to avoid any possible type of misconception or so forth. And as I said, tobacco use, I'm not under any type of apprenticeship, sponsorship, or any type of affiliation with this company at all. So there is tobacco use. So that's why this content is not suitable for children. So that's why I don't prefer anyone that's underage to be on my channel to avoid any type of personal disputes or anything like that. Because myself as a parent, I wouldn't want my kids seeing me doing this on the channel. Because if they see it, they're going to think it's okay. And which, as a responsible parent, it is not suitable. So that's why I don't suggest anyone underage to be on my channel. So it is what it is at the end of the day, guys. So I definitely do want to apologize for any kind of inconveniences. But anyway, moving over to the next topic. If by chance, if there's anything else that you guys would like to know more about, and if you guys are new to the channel, I do talk a lot about PC tech and stuff like that. So if you guys are having issues with your computer, no matter what type of issue it is that you may be encountering, feel free to let me know. I will try to walk you through the steps. Just note for the record, always use a hard reset as your last resort. But if you do have personal files like PDAs, pictures, music, so forth, or any of the above, definitely keep your personal files. So therefore, when you do the factory reset, that automatically, that what that does, that lets your computer know, okay, don't touch these files. So what it does is when you keep your personal files, that just basically restores all your systematic files back to their original defaults. So none of your personal data, none of your personal files will be affected in any way, shape, or form if you keep your personal files. And always be sure to back up your computer and keep your software up to date, because that is the most vital part of having a computer, guys and gals. And occasionally run a AV test, antivirus software test. Sometimes it also does pay off to extend your AV or your AV testing to run a full scan periodically. So if and when you do run your AV test, your antivirus software test, and something does come up, if it does give you an option to resolve all, just go ahead and resolve all of those issues. And that should, in fact, kill any type of virus that your computer may possibly obtain. Always back up and at least do this a few times. Do this at least once every few months. Excuse me. Make sure to back up your system every very seldomly, but just always be sure to back up your system. So if you have something in there that you definitely do want to save, you can actually, if you do in fact decide to erase everything, you can always go back to your cloud install, your cloud reinstall, and once you do that, you should basically have everything back in your PC. Because what that does, that uploads everything back into your computer directly from your OneDrive, which is basically your cloud for your Windows based PC, 64 based systems. So either that would be desktop or laptop. It's basically what I mean by 64 based systems. Now, there are certain files that you can actually uh, put directly into your hard drive. I don't suggest doing that. Just store those in your documents or this PC. Most of all, definitely do, if you do have certain files, definitely store those in your documents folder. So, therefore, if you do have anything going on, you can definitely go back in there and check those out and be able to fix certain issues. And for certain games, if you do have gaming issues with certain games, definitely go into your downloads folder or documents. Go into your games folder. Uh, Definitely look for an XML folder. Make a copy of it. Put your XML folder directly into your PC. Rename the folder, so therefore you'll know exactly what folder that is. Go back into your go back into your documents and so forth. Go back into your games folder. Delete the XML file because some games will automatically recreate an XML file as being played. So once you do that, your system should be fine. If you're still having issues with it, if you're on Steam, I will basically show you exactly what to do, where to go, and how to fix the issue. So, so to fix an issue on Steam, per se, first thing you're definitely going to want to do is come over here to this little guy right here. Click here. You'll see your Steam folder here. Left click. No, you can either left click or right click. Go into your Steam settings. And then from there, let me pull this back so you guys can see this a little bit better. Hopefully you can. You're basically gonna see Steam settings here. So come down here to downloads. Come down here to this little guy right here, clear cache. Go ahead and left click that. It's going to sign you out. Once you sign out of that, you're going to enter your email like the partial. You don't have to type in at, or it's basically like, for example, like per se, I'll use like part of mine, sharpshooter 78554. You don't have to type anything else after that. Just type in your email, including those numbers. You don't have to type in at gmail.com. Just leave that out. Press your tab key and then type in your password. Once you type in your password, it should verify it's going to verify who you are. Then after it verifies who you are, it's going to verify your network. After your network verification has been completed successfully, it should automatically sign you back in. No other steps required, but if it does require a 6-digit code, always have a secondary device on hand just to be on the safe side. So, you know what I mean by secondary device, a lot of you already know. For those of you who don't know, keep a secondary device like an iPhone or Android or iPad or tablet, something like that. Always keep that in hand. Always check your email. And for those of you who don't know how to do such, go in here to your email account, go up here to your inbox, and it should be the very top one, right? So once you go into your inbox, it should pop up right here. So once you open that up, you will see a code. Take that code that's from your email, enter that into your computer. If it says Steam, go ahead and enter that code from Steam, and that should basically open up your whole entire account. So your account will be restored. So what that's going to do, that's going to set all your Steam folders or your Steam files all the way back to its original standard defaults. You're not going to lose your account. You're not going to lose anything else in there. All your games that all your purchased games are still going to be there. You're going to find those in your library. Very simple. Go through. You might possibly have to, no. If you already have them downloaded, you don't have to worry about it because your game save folders will actually be saved into your OneDrive. So that will also be stored directly into your hard drive as well. So it's going to store itself in two specific spots, which means that's going to duplicate that one folder into two separate locations. One is in your hard drive, the other one is in your OneDrive. Hard drive, OneDrive, two remote locations. Now, if you go into your OneDrive and you go into your recycling bin, you empty the game out, you're going to lose your save game. You're going to practically lose the game download, probably. Um, definitely, definitely, you definitely don't want to make the mistake of having to re-download and overwrite a save game from a non-existent. So if you plan on removing a game, go directly into Steam, go into the library, pick the game that you have the highest, that actually has the highest amount of download space. Right click on that, go down to manage. It should give you the options to uninstall. Once you uninstall that, go into your apps. After you do all that, go back to your home screen, go into your settings, and remove that directly from your settings. And if by chance on your home screen it does not allow you to remove that, just restart your PC and that will disappear. So again, hopefully that does help you guys out immensely. If it does, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. Be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications, so therefore you'll stay up to date, be notified each and every single time I live stream, and much more here on the channel. With that being said, guys, it is 9:33 p.m., so I'm getting ready to sign off for the night. As always, stay safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. And if this content does in fact help you out, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And you guys know the rest of the drill. So therefore, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, guys, gals, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.